What's a crack? Big Scott here, All Leeds TV with your live watch along for the for the Liverpool game here away. Slightly different surroundings tonight because that storm has absolutely battered the back there, and I don't think it's going to be safe to sit in the shed for this one tonight. I do not indeed. But look, before we get into all this and we'll look at the lineup and stuff, please make sure you give a wee thumbs up on the watch along. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. We are now over 24,000, well on our goal to getting 25 before the end of the season and 30,000 before the end of the year. Hell, hopefully we can get 30,000 before the end of the season. That'll be something. So thank you so much for the ongoing support on this. So yeah, new change all this. So going to be trial and error tonight. So the lineups are out, and as you can see, quite a strong lineup. Well, let's be honest, you're going to get nothing less from Liverpool with Alisson in nets, Matic, who I wasn't expecting. For some reason, I thought it would have been 𝐘𝐻𝐒, Robertson, and of course VVD and Trent Alexander-Arnold. The others in defence there, Fabinho, Thiago, and Jones in the midfield. As always, you'll most likely see Fabinho do that sort of defensive type role there. And then the three in attack that are going to cause us an absolute headache is Salah, Diaz, and Mane. A couple of changes for us then. Mez is still in nets because, let's be honest, there is no other option really. Dallas is moved to right back as Firpo comes back into the squad. So we had actually thought that Dallas might have been in the midfield, but it's actually going to be at right back with Llorente dropped to the bench, which I think is completely justified. Ayling at centre back. I'll be honest, I'd preferred to see Bill at right back with Charlie Creswell in here at centre back. So instead of Ayling, I'd have rather seen that as Creswell and I've seen Ayling here at right back. Forshaw, Click, and Rodrigo in your three sort of central midfielders. Forshaw mainly going to be doing the defensive work. Click will be the go-between, and Rodrigo will be our false nine or whatever. You can't even make us up like what way we line up, because to be honest, we don't even know. And then the obvious, not the obvious, but the expected: Harrison on the left, James up top, and Rafinha out right. So yes, let me know what you think of those there in the comments. I'm going to do my best to have a wee look at these comments. First things first, I need to drop that off, don't I? Just realized that's on a different program there. Right, so let me see what you're all saying in the comments here. Right back up to the top. My goodness. Right. No, we cannot give streams out. So whatever way you're watching this, as you can see, change of scenery, because I've actually had to go into the North Pole itself and get transferred over to Gangnam-gu. So I'm actually watching it in Korea right now. So yeah, so no beer. I'm on the coffee tonight, on the coffee and water for me tonight. Oh, and a big slurp for you. Yeah, this is what I've just said to a few people. Just want to see them put in a shift. Just want to see them give everything, put that effort in. I really do. I really, really do. Dexter Fletcher, you did not imagine that. For some reason, Google had put it up that Harrison was playing in defense. I have no idea what that was about. Yeah, this seems to be a general thing as well. And I'm loving that you've said about Creswell as well. Gutted Joffrey's not started. I think this might have been the game for Joffrey to start. Let's be honest, we're not expecting anything from this one. Not even close. Not even close expecting anything here. just want to see the effort, just want to see a hunger, just want to see a fight. Yeah, again, a lot of people saying about, would rather have seen Cresswell at centre back instead of Ayling. I completely agree. Brian, don't worry, don't be too concerned. I think he's made the right thing dropping Llorente, but what we couldn't even start to imagine what goes on in his head. I think a lot of people are saying that, Ben, as well. This could be worse than City tonight. It could be. I honestly do not put too much stock in this match tonight, folks. Yes, we want to see us win. We're going to support our team. We're going to cheer them. But see if we do get stuffed 7 or 8 or whatever. You're gutted and you're a bit embarrassed about the scoreline as a fan, and we should be. But our season will not be hinged on a match like tonight. And people say about goal difference and things. Look, our goal difference is way out of consideration right now. But I think the main thing is we all want to see the effort. We want to see the passion. So, yeah, let's see what everyone's been saying here. Somerville couldn't be any worse than Harrison. Has pace if you give him the chance. And Rodrigo, all right, okay. I didn't read that all before putting it up, but there you go. Technically your opinion. What's the crack, Bram? There's Ghost. Good evening. Square pegs and round holes. Right here. No, I'm not going to go into all that, but yeah, it's starting to get frustrating when you're seeing, and we see the answers to so many of the questions there, and they're not being utilised. Chris Kelly, what's the crack with you? No beer for me tonight, Chris, so you're allowed to keep me, to be nice to me again, instead of making me do like 200 sit-ups and stuff on the coffee. There's a wee bit of milk in it, just a wee touch. Yeah. This is exactly what we've been saying. Exactly what we've been saying. I'd even drop Harrison as well, just as Chris said. I'd put Joffe up front. There's so many changes you could be making. And I kept Ayling at right back, but me being a big fanboy of Jamie Shack, I'd have put him in at right back over Ayling still. It's just me. That's just me. Cresswell, 100%. He should be there at centre back. If Llorente or 𝐘𝐻 can't play that right centre back, well, get Cresswell in. Just get him in. Pascal, for me, is undroppable. He's been top notch. Forshaw, central defensive midfielder. Again, for me, that makes sense. I'd have been having then 𝐾𝐻 and Dallas, opposed to 𝐾𝐻 and Rodrigo. I'd have been having 𝐾𝐻 and Dallas, or Dallas and Rodrigo. One of those two combinations is what I would be having just in front of Forshaw as the two centre mids. And Dallas definitely brings a balance there, and we miss him there. We need him back playing there. And then I would have James out on the left, Rafinha out on the right, and I would have Joffe up front. That's what I would do. I'm not Bielsa. We've seen what he's done. No shade, Richard. Blame Storm, whatever one this is. Are we on Franklin now? Make sure you do give us that thumbs up too. Thank you very much. Right, let's see what else is going on. Alison and Marty, what's a crack? Hope yous are well. Maybe see us at the Northern Ireland Whites meetup here on Saturday. Just throw that out there now. For any Northern Ireland-based Leeds fans, there's a whole contingent of Northern Ireland-based Leeds fans meeting up this Saturday, and including hopefully some of the top shop Whites from Drogheda. They've been invited too for the Spurs game. So if you aren't doing anything or watching the match with anyone this Saturday, please do come and join all the Northern Ireland Whites if you are indeed a Leeds supporter. If you're not a Leeds supporter, I have no idea why you would even entertain coming to that, or even being in these comments, living rent-free. John B, very excited for this one. This is going to be a good match today. I hope it's going to be a good match. I really hope it's going to be a good match. I hope we'll give them a run for their money. We've seen Norwich were able to give them a bit of a challenge, shall we say, for a short while. But yeah, it is what it is. Liverpool's one of the best teams in the world. They don't have like Super Cup, World Super Club trophies or whatever like that there, but they're just stupid money trophies. I don't think there's anything in them at all. Man City and Liverpool are both much better teams than Chelsea. I have no idea how this got to Chelsea. But yes, that's why I'm saying Liverpool are one of the best teams in the world. No shame in losing tonight. I just want to see the effort. I really, really do. John Shores, I love your optimism, lad. You feel it in your bones. You can't see beyond a Leeds win, 2-1. Take it. Go and stick money on it. Martin, on the other hand, we're getting stuffed. Let's be honest. This could very much be like the Christmas turkey today, getting absolutely stuffed. But look, it is what it is. Bremner's ghost. Yes, there we go. Look at this. The positivity and optimism is infectious. Everyone is entitled to their opinions, be it here, there, or anywhere, whatever it is. So yes, I'm liking this. Don't want to get too ahead of myself. Even if we score, I'm probably not going to go overboard with the cheering. Llorente's not on the bench either. Let me see. Park the bus tonight. Bielsa wouldn't park his own bus, let alone park our bus. This is it, isn't it? Just want to see 100%. 100%. See, no matter who's on there, be it Taylor or League One Llorente, as someone been calling them, you want to see 100% from them. 14-14 Yorks. What's a crack, lad? Cresswell should be playing instead of Ailing. Full stop. Well, certainly in the centre-back position, I agree with that there. But for me, and I know you just give me pelters for it, but I would rather have Jamie Shaggett right back with Bill Ailing lately. Bill just hasn't had a good season so far. He's been in and out. But yeah. Who's this? What? Michael Pollard. You are literally one of the biggest Bielsa cheerleaders, and suddenly, I'm assuming this is about Bielsa. You might want to correct me on that. Like, you're literally one of the biggest Bielsa cheerleaders that I see on the channel. And if that's about Bielsa, I am gobsmacked. I'm now starting to think it could be about Llorente. I hope it is about Llorente. Hopefully we can keep Liverpool down to single digits. Hopefully if it goes into double figures for Liverpool, like, will I just crack the cards out and we'll just start playing solitaire or something, will we? What's a crack, Cloud Dizzle? What's a crack with me? You spelled crack wrong. It's C-R-A-I-C. Just to clarify here. Just for anyone that is in a betting gambling mood tonight, apparently it's 54-1 for Leeds to win 2-1. That's definitely worth a favour out. Definitely. Svetlana Ovchynnikova. What's the crack with you? I hope I said that right. Svetlana Ovchynnikova. There we go. I'm assuming Ukrainian? No? Yeah. Come on, guys. 2-0 win. Love it. Love it. What's a crack? Christopher Richmond. How's you? Let's hope for a good result. Yes, please. This seems to be a big worry this week. A lot of people worried how this season could go. Whilst Bielsa has done so much for us, is he tarnishing his legacy? I think right now he's the only one that can keep us up, to be honest. I think changing manager right now is suicidal. Dale Steele, absolutely love the positivity there. And why I say positivity is he thinks we're going to score 5 goals against Liverpool. Fair play to you, Dale Steele. Fair play to you. I would stick a fiver on us to score 5 goals, let alone to lose 10-5. Nope, Llorente. Let me double check here. I don't think Llorente is even on the bench. Why am I checking there? No need for that there. Right. Mike Reid, you're going 3-3 draw or a Derwa. Yep. You could have just sent it to me, mate. You could have just sent it to me. Someone else said that, Crumble Man. You're at it already. Kwong Wing Lai. 5-0 we lose. It's not over yet. I think you lie. Beers are on CK when Leeds pull off a shock win. Oh, I agree. Right, we've got about 160 odd right now in the chat. Can we all just go and click a like for me? That would be awfully nice. Ciao, arrivederci, Richard in Milan. Simon Flynn, you've just logged in. What's the lineup? Right, well, here's the lineup here. If you haven't seen the lineups yet, that is what they are. Take a wee look at that. I've got a wee light here. I need to get absolutely turned off as well. So there you go. Have you had a wee look at the lineup there now, folks? And I'm just checking the subs again here. Let me see. Nope, Llorente is not on the bench. So I'm not too sure what's happened there, but Llorente is not on the bench either. Strange one. I know he hasn't been playing great, and he has been a wee bit of a liability at times. But not even to have him on the bench, I'm shocked at that. The bench is Klaassen, Cresswell, Shackleton, Bate, McCarron, Kenna, Somerville, Gelhardt, and Roberts. Very, very, very young, youthful, inexperienced bench. I don't even want to look at the Liverpool bench because, let's be honest, they've got a lot more experience to throw on than we do. So let's see what where are we for this? Sky Italia are showing the game tonight. So if you are in the area of Italy, you can watch it on Sky Italia. You can watch it there. I have no idea what's going on with my light either. And there's a couple of matches as well going on that really we need results to go our favor as well in them. Because if you look at it, and we do lose, which is the given. It's the expected that we're going to lose. We're kind of needing, I would dare say, Palace to beat Watford and Spurs to beat Burnley. Is that what we're looking for? Let's have a wee look to see what the scores are doing right now. Oh, it hasn't updated yet. Right. Well, let me just have a wee check with that, shall we? Let's see. Teething problems when using new equipment. Eh? Right. Let's have a wee. Right, there's no update yet. Let me just see there. Right, try and get that updated for you very, very soon. But just keep in comments coming in, and let me just refresh this. Make sure you have clicked like on the feed. Make sure you've clicked like on it. What's the point? What is the point? Let's see. Right. Going to get these scores updated for you now. If it does. There we go. Easy peasy. Nearly. That's a nuisance, I tell you. See, trying to use these widgets and all. Absolute nuisance. Right, well. There's that go. There's that one anyway. Let's see if I can get. No. Right, but that's what it is. This is not used to all this here fancy technology. I'll have to work on that, won't I? I will have to work on that. But there we go. Look at the form of the last few games as well here. You know, they haven't lost. Their last 5 games alone, they haven't lost. They've won them all. It's going to be a tough one. You look at us. The last game we won was West Ham. You know, so losing to Newcastle was, I think, a bit of a kick in the balls, really, because we weren't expecting it. Not even a wee bit. But yeah, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. We've lost 3 of our last 4. We've drew 1. We need to get back up on this horse, and we need to get back up on this horse very, very quickly. Because the truth is, this could be dangerous tonight. This could be a nightmare. It really could. But yes, look, it is what it is. Yeah. Right. So we are coming up 5 minutes before scheduled kickoff. As always, if you want to watch it along with me, if you get to where they take the knee before I do, pause it there. Because a lot of you do tend to get a wee bit ahead of me in the streams. But do not worry. Do not worry. We will all we'll all get there. Yeah, I'm dreading this tonight, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely dreading this tonight. But look, it is what it is. We'll get there in the end, won't we? We will get there in the absolute end. What's this? Right. So where are we here now? Just waiting on this starting here. Just anyone else hearing the Bielsa to Leicester rumors? No. We have not heard that. There's no way we haven't heard that because it's absolute utter nonsense. It really is. You will hear these things all the time, especially this time of year, when it comes to Bielsa, because we don't know what's happening with the contract. You know, what are you supposed to do? Right. We're nearly there. I'm just making sure everything's ready to go for us. Everything is near ready to go. What are you all saying in the comments then? Are my comments showing up? Yes. P, hello P, your comments are showing up. The only thing. Bielsa's going to Leicester in a couple of weeks with the Leeds side. Yes, that's it. What are the odds of Firpo making it to half time? Oh, God. Listen, I hope they're grand. I hope it's all good. But there we are. The players are walking out now. And let's hope this isn't the absolute shit show that, let's be honest, that we're half expecting it to be. But what can you do? What can you actually do? It's rock and a hard place, isn't it? Rock and a hard place. Right. Right, so that widget is not working, just so I know. Just so I know. At least I know for future that it's no use. It's no use to me. Need better widgets. Right. Yep. Right, let's go. Right, so it doesn't matter what happens anywhere else if we can't win tonight. I doubt we are going to win. I think we can win. But we're all here. We're going to watch it together. And I'll do my best to not shout too much abuse. There's lots of abuse against the scum, but what can you do? It's the scum. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is with that lad. Right. Now it's playing ball. Wasn't playing ball on the other one. Absolute nightmare. Why are you doing that to me? Nuisance. Absolute nuisance, that. Well, at least we know ours is still in the league. And the league hasn't changed either. We're still sitting 15th. It was good to know that if we do lose tonight, we're not going anywhere. You know, I keep saying if, because there's always that chance that every game we go into, we can win it. We've won games we thought, you know, it's a bonus point and stuff. Like West Ham, we expected that to get rolled over by them. Liverpool are a different machine altogether than West Ham. Like, let's not get that mixed up. But it is what it is. We'll just point out that I'm actually not too far off the way it's being put up here. But look at their bench as well. Canada, Milner, 𝐘𝐻𝐿 or 𝐘𝐻𝐿 or whatever his friggin' name is, Henderson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Minamino, who we were possibly looking at, but who knows what's in that. Who knows what's in that? I'm taking the hat off because where I am is actually quite warm. There's a tortoise tank right beside me, so it's very, very warm. Very warm indeed. I'm just wondering if I move this light down, that light is going to do nothing for me. Nothing at all. Learning curves, people. Learning curves. Right. And if you are wanting to pause it, if they've taken the knee where you are, please do pause it if you want to watch along. If you are going to watch ahead of us, then please, no spoilers. Treat it like a Marvel movie. Yeah? Treat it like a Marvel movie. No spoilers, please. Right. There we go. Oh, that's better for the lighting, isn't it? There we go. And we're just about to kick things off here. Let's check in the scores. And it is 1-0 to Palace there. And they have taken the knee. So if you do want to watch along with me, it's just where Salah's stood up and they've kicked off. So it is off here with me if you want to watch along. Right. Whoa. And there's the fifth official, Jurgen Klopp. Oh, go on, Adam. Got an early one here. There's Rafa. Poor ball. Poor ball. Oh, Frank. Go ahead with this, Leeds. Actually thought Fabinho went the... Was that Matic? Went the... that out. We bit of pressure there. That might be the last time we get that for a while. He was offside a mile there, wasn't he? No, frig, he's not. I was. Roaring to go, at least. Roaring to go. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Roaring to go. Can't ask for much more else, can you? You're playing a team like this. But then again, I'm sure Rangers thought this last week. I'm sure Rangers thought this when they were playing Dortmund. Just give it a go. It's now 1 each in the Watford match. They've just equalised. Those are two teams fighting it out because, again, if Watford beat Palace, Watford are sneaking out and Palace are slipping right down into this. Right, good wee bit of pressure and trying to... Oh, it's a heavy touch. That goes out for us. What was that? That was a terrible throw. Oh. If that had been Fernandez, he was going down with a head injury there. Nice wee cross out to Jack. Jack's control. He's looking for the options. You need to do better with that. That's shocking. You had two options. Football running down the left and Rodrigo was standing there. You see, this is where they get us. Oh, Diaz, you've just skinned us. Right, Robertson standing out there. There's Salah making a run. That was all he could do. Poor shot. And he's done himself. Diaz has looked about there and he's went, what else did you want me to do? None of our defenders were going for him. Everyone was just standing and looking. I hope his distribution doesn't put us in trouble tonight. I really do. Every time he kicks it, it goes out usually. At least it didn't go out this time. I think Jack Harrison should have done better there. He had control of that there. And he had space and he had options. Instead, he overrun it. That's just what he used to do this in the Championship, and he's back to doing this again with that final decision. That final decision just needs work done again. I thought this was all sorted with him. Nice relay on by Rodrigo. The 4 shot, that's a foul. Nope, he's not going to be fucking giving anything tonight. And Mane rolling right to Luis Diaz. We're skinned 1-0. Frig me. Saved by Mane. I don't like how that's our second attack, second shot. We've had several attacks and done nothing. Liverpool's had 2 attacks within 3 minutes and they've had 2 shots. Both Diaz. I think that was going in if it didn't hit Mane. Don't like to see that. I just hate seeing us sort of have a bit of play and then doing nothing with it and then passes again. 4 minutes in will be grand. Right, Bill with a lovely tackle on Mane. He's leaving his man. Mane is obviously Ayling's man and he's left him. Pascal's had to pick it up there. Right, Forshaw doing right there to call it, to calm down. Just look for the options. Rafinha, I don't know what that was. I think Ayling was trying to hit that on for Rafinha to run to. It was too much. Too much. Back to Allison. I see Rodrigo and James are starting to... I think Rodrigo and James are starting to work well together, working out who's pressing and who's doing what. I honestly just want to get the half an hour where we're not freaking 3-0 down, honestly. Like, we definitely have more faith in our players than ability against teams like this. And sometimes that carries you. Again, look at Norwich. Norwich give them a run and scored them at early doors in that match on Saturday. Why can't we? Why is it that we automatically just go, we're gonna get hammered? If we come away with a point tonight, we'll be laughing. You'd be absolutely laughing. Liverpool are going to be wanting to get the 3 tonight. Oh my God, go on, Dan, get up. No, why is that a foul? That's frig me, Dan James. What a press. If he hadn't have failed, that was 1-0. The game way with letting defenders run that length of pitch as well. We've done this on Saturday. If Dan James hadn't have failed, that was 1-0. Oh. Go on, 4 shot. Nice ball. Firpo on Salah battle is something I'm not I don't know. I don't want to say I'm not excited for it, but I just half expect Salah to have him on toast. But then at some point this season we'll have to see what these players can do against the top sides. And why not tonight? Absolutely, why not tonight? But yeah, I completely agree there with Logan Patterson. Leeds have been the better in these first 7 minutes. But I know that's a free kick. There's the first one. But Liverpool have had 2 good attacks, 2 dangerous attacks, and 2 shots on target. Even when you look at this press from Dan James, that's fantastic by Dan. Brilliant tackle as well. But we don't even look like scoring. We're running about in Liverpool's box, and we don't look like even getting a shot. Granted, both Liverpool shots have been outside the box, but what's wrong with us taking a shot outside the box? Derek Burgess, what's the crack, mate? Hope you are well. Hope you're well indeed. Let's see. Matic went for a wee down there, straight out to Salah. Got a wee bit of space. Forshaw on the Trent. Forshaw's getting well stuck in there. Good lad. I didn't think that was a foul. Oh, it wasn't Trent, it was Jones. What's with the Jerry curls? Why have they all got these big hairdos? It's wild. I'm watching on a wee tiny TVs. All them hairdos, they all look the blinking same. Derek would be brilliant. Be brilliant to nick a point tonight. Brilliant. I'd take if you offered me a point right now, if you say, right, we'll call the game off and you both take a point, I'd take it. I would be all over it. Absolutely all over it. Let's check the scores elsewhere. It's coming up to halftime on the other 2 games. Well, it's not even. It's only half an hour in. Still 0-8 Spurs Burnley and 1-8 Watford and Palace. The first 10 minutes, there's if only we had been able to capitalise on that press on Alisson. Alisson will not make that mistake again. Right, now this is the 3rd attack of Liverpool's. Nice ball to Diaz. Lovely interception by Forshaw. That's a free kick. That's a booking. Has to be a booking, surely. No. Who is that? Stuart Atwell, is it? Who is that ref? Oh, Michael Oliver. That's who it was. There we go. Firpo out to Forshaw. Forshaw, nice wee ball to Rodrigo. Rodrigo looking for where Harrison is. Nice ball. He tried to get it to Dan James. It was a nice idea. Dan James' pace is next level. Like, this is why Bielsa wanted him. Do I think he is a £25 million player? The way he's been lately, he's certainly earning it. I have to say, he's certainly earning it. Rodrigo's been getting better, but I think he's still some way off. being said that he was worth the 30 million we paid for him, but he's getting there. He's doing brilliant. For me, Firpo again, taking Salah. You see, Forshaw seems to keep dropping back towards Firpo and helping out a bit more there. See, that's Forshaw's experience, seeing that's where the danger's going to come from. And there you go. Salah slips that out to Mane. Does he give a corner for that? I thought the ball went out. Right. It's a corner. And you know what this means? I'm getting ready to have this updated as it happens. Like, I'm not even... "11 minutes in. Are we going to concede from a corner?" Pascal, stay on him. Nope, we're not. Right, I can delete that now. I was ready for updating the scores already here. Shocking. Don't say I don't have any faith. I just expected that to happen. 𝐘𝐿, you were offside a mile, but Rodrigo wasn't. Liverpool on the counter. Right, Dallas has got two of them. Who's picking that one up? Ailing's picked him up. Robertson, wasn't it? The Forshaw, look at this. He's been everywhere these first 10 to 12 minutes. Unbelievable how much we've missed Forshaw. Come on, Leeds. Right, go on, Rafinha. Go on. Go on, Clicky. Just being held off there. For fuck's sake. Fabinho out to Diaz. Diaz out to Robertson. For fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? How's it a handball? Folks, if you are ahead in the stream, please, please, please don't be writing it in the comments. That is not a handball. That is not a handball. For crying out loud, I don't want us to be going down 1-0. What's updated already? I don't want us to go down 1-0 here. That was not a handball. Surely VAR looks at that and goes, no, it was the ball hit his hand. His arm and his hand wasn't in an unnatural position. There you go. 1-0. Like, you knew it was coming, but for fuck's sake. Never a penalty. And see all that pressing and on those first 12 minutes where we look like right when we're up for this, that'll be it gone now. I just hope it would just... Oh, here, I've changed that wrong. Whoops. Yeah, look. I know, Chris, you're going to ruin it for me. Never a penalty. If they had scored from open play, that was never a penalty. Never a penalty. Like, it is what it is. We're on 15 minutes. They've just kicked off. So if you are wanting to watch along with me, it is 1-0 to Liverpool. If you are ahead in the stream, please do not write in the comments until the goal or anything's come from my end. I took Mo Salah out of my dream team too. If you have just joined us, it was a penalty to Liverpool for a deliberate handball by Stuart Dallas, but it wasn't. The ball hit his arm. His arms were not in an unnatural position. They weren't in a position to obstruct the play either. So I don't understand. That prick Michael Oliver always gets it wrong. Stuart Dallas. It was a handball by Stuart Dallas. Again, ball hit his arm. His arm was across him. He had turned. If you haven't seen it, he had turned and the ball hit him here. But he was like this. And the ball hit him here. His arms were not in an unnatural position. It is not a penalty. But they gave it. And it's 1-0 to Liverpool. And what annoys me is that we've looked all right so far. And even looking at it now, it doesn't look like the heads have went down. Normally when we can see this early, the heads go down. And they haven't. We're still doing it. Dan James is giving Van Dijk an absolute nightmare. Well done, Pascal. Oh, lovely 1-2 play there. Oh, lovely one-touch football there. Oh, Dan James, you're playing the wrong ball to the wrong person there. 𝐾𝐿 was never making that. Bad decision by Dan James. 𝐾𝐿's just not fast enough to get that. Oh, Firpo. Oh, my God. Of course he's getting booked. He didn't hit his hit. Oh, Michael Oliver, you're an absolute fucking spunkmonger. Right, he was going for the ball. He's showing his studs. Kenny Dalglish here, rush on VAR. Let's see. Crossing the free kick goes nowhere. Let's be honest, folks, as well. Let's not be getting as twisted and saying that we've been rubbish. We haven't. We've been doing all right. But Liverpool haven't even went into second gear. I don't understand these stats saying Liverpool's 64% possession. Has that been in the last 5 minutes? That's odd. Allison up the pitch, trying to get it over the defenders to Salah. Let's be honest, Salah gets past that defence. He's banging one in. And Pascal Van Dijk playing a friggin' Virgil van Dijk doing great in defence again. I 100% think it should have been Cresswell alongside him. I agree with P. Matters there. You know, I grew up mainly supporting Leeds in the 90s. And living in Northern Ireland, whenever we end up going down to League One, it was really, really difficult to get streams and information and things on matches, especially where I lived as well. Not saying it was poverty-stricken, but you couldn't exactly get streams for live games. So in the 90s, like under Wilco, under George Graham, and then the early noughties as well under O'Leary. Not once do I ever recall us being beat the way we have been this season, since we've been back in the Premier League, by the likes of City and Scum and stuff. You know, I don't ever remember those scores. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I don't remember them. But this is just, okay, I don't know. Bit disheartening. But look, 20 minutes in, Liverpool 1, Leeds United 0. Oh, frig, Mane. Oh, thank God. Mane chipped that over. The Robertson ran on. Too much pace. Let's be honest. Liverpool have got too much quality in general compared to us. But there's no reason why we can't just keep giving a go at them. There's no reason why we can't. Rafinha let Robertson go there, but I think maybe he just assumed he wasn't getting to it. For frig's sake. Good job, Bill. That was poor distribution out there. At least we've got it back up in our half now. But sloppy in defence. Again, I think the defensive lineup was wrong tonight. I think it's 100% wrong. Come on, ref. Oh, he's giving it to us. He's give us the free kick. Right? Harrison trying to get past Trent. That's going to be a challenge. I just think Trent will have Harrison's number all match. On the other hand, I think Rafinha and Robertson will be a good battle. Just not enough in that ball through. And now, there we go, Liverpool attacking. Pascal doing great, watching who's running and who's going where. Good save, Mez, good save. Still 1-0. Liverpool very unlucky not to go 2-0 there. Diaz again. Right, go on. If you chase that, that's a pass back. You can't be offside from a pass back. Fuck. Just right. Right, now, see, to be honest, that was 2 fouls Michael Oliver just let go. Dallas fouled, I don't know who it was. Was it Diaz? And then Forshaw got fouled. Why do we keep trying to work this into the 6-yard box? We're trying to walk the ball into, and that's what happened to taking shots. You see, good save. Good save. Mez should have had that from where he placed that. Firpo, don't let him bully you. Get into him. Good lad. Good lad. I don't know how that was a foul, though. Wham and that in the shed. That wind and all, it's a nightmare. It's mustard. I'm actually getting much better Wi-Fi in here too. Martin R. I am assuming that is cheeky bum monkey, Martin Riley. Defense is wrong, attack is wrong, midfield's dodgy. Apart from that, we're fine. Absolute bundle of joy you are. Can I take you to a party? So, folks, don't take this match like we just want to see them perform well. We want to see them play well, and they haven't been bad. That's the truth. Defensively, there's been a few concerns, and again that final pass. All right, then we've had a few concerns, but yeah. EU Harrison, where do I watch Leeds matches? Anywhere I can. Currently, I'm in 𝐾𝐿 via the North Pole. Right, Trent crossing it in. Harrison stops it from getting there, deflects it. Mo Salah trying to cry for a free kick because he ran into Forshaw. Rodrigo couldn't control that down there. If Rodrigo hadn't been able to control that with the first touch, he was flicking that straight on for Rafinha to run onto, and we were going to get a shot. That's what I'm going to call. Right, let's see what's the other scores looking like right now. Let's have a wee update. Palace are beating Watford 2-1. So as that stands in the league, Watford's still sitting a bit behind us. So that's encouraging at least. Right, nice wee bit of play there from Dallas to Rafinha. Rafinha overruns it and just runs into trouble. Ball out to Trent. Trent's looking for options. Or not Trent. Jones. Oh, it's them, her. It's not her. Because my TV and watching it all so small, I can't tell the difference between Trent and Jones from a distance. Like when they're on the other side of the pitch. Right, going for but right. Get that up. Go on, Harrison. That's a foul. What? Oh, my Oliver, you're an absolute. Bill Ayling. What was that? Oh, frig. Right. Poor shots are saving us here because other than the penalty, Liverpool haven't had a decent shot. They've had 4 great opportunities to score goals, and their shots have been piss poor. That's the truth. They got a penalty that wasn't a penalty. Overall, they will outclass us and overrun us at some point. Go on, Rodrigo! Go on, lay it off for Raf. Go on! Oh, go on, Jackie! No way! Yes! Go on, Rafinha! No way! Fuck off! I hope VAR look at that. Was he offside? He fucking was too. He was offside a mile. He's offside a mile. Fuck's sake, Rafinha. Even if he had took a couple of steps back behind Robertson, like the ball was still going to come to him. He could. Still 1-0. Still 1-0. God's sake. It's going to be one of these nights, isn't it? It's Liverpool going to go up the pitch here and get another penalty because somebody farted towards fucking Salah. Apologies for the swear. I'm trying to cut that out, caper out. Click for you fell again. There's maybe too much in that ball from Klitsch. Again, we've got the right ideas. They're just not able to carry them out. Pascal to James. James back to Pascal. Pascal to Klitsch. Right to Rafinha on the right. Dallas is running down for the option. Rodrigo's offside a mile. It doesn't interfere with play, so there'd be no need for that to be given. It's all right. It wasn't given. Rafinha, what are you at? You're deliberately trying to... He was offside. He was offside. Good save. Is he not giving that? Is he not giving the offside? Shocker. Shocker. Referees absolutely licking the friggin' balls off those big 6 pricks. They should have all friggin' buggered off and had their Super League. Then who would the referees cheat for? Where would they get their backhanded payments? Jurgen Klopp can't referee every week, folks. Half hour in, 1-0 to Liverpool. It's not a bad game of football, this, is it? Right, the other games should be sitting half-time. Let's see how they went. Yep. Half-time, Burnley Spurs 0 each. And the Watford and Palace game is, of course, 2-1 to Palace. Bugger off. You're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. Matip. That's what it is. Just want to see it now because I was too busy checking the other scores. I didn't even see it. Pascal. Why was a centre-back given so much space to run? Bill, don't you be standing there with your hands up in the air. That's the first mistake Pascal's made in weeks. And Mays should have done better, I think, as well. Stop laughing, you wee German prick. That is not racist. He is a prick and he is German. They are facts. All right, so I'll rephrase that. 30 minutes in and it's 2-0 to Liverpool. Leeds have a goal disallowed for offside. Liverpool pretty much go straight up and score. If we can keep this to 2-0 by half time, you'll be all right. If this goes any more, you might as well just close up shop. I just want to see if the effort's still there. The effort was there after going 1-0 down. Surely being 2-0 down, the result should be even more. We back heel from Klitsch, looking for options from Rodrigo. Rodrigo has none, flicks it on the foreshaw, gives it to Bill, who gives the worst pass back to the keeper ever. Might be a slight exaggeration, but Bill is just on my shit list at the minute because he's just been shit. Nice flick from Harrison and Firpo. I've been loving the wee bit of link-up play, I have to say, between Firpo and Harrison. Firpo, keep that in, right? Who's going? Right, who's there? You get like a load of options, and it goes to Van Dijk. Fuck off. You should have grabbed that ball first, Firpo. Oh, come on. Firpo and Salah with a... come on. Was he not offside? Michael Oliver, I hope you have an absolutely shite journey home. You've got to be joking me. Right, no, he's not offside. Let's see. Is there contact? No. Are you kidding me? How is that penalty given? Mane's even laughing himself. He tripped over his own fucking feet. That is absolutely shocking. Shocking. Salah. Same side. 3-0. Jesus. Oh. Right, can I go back to what I was saying? Can we still have that fight now that it's 3-0, not 2-0? At least Meslier went the right way. That's 2 penalties they've had that were never a penalty. Stevie Wonder called Michael Oliver and said you should have gone to Specsavers. In what world is that a penalty? I guarantee you, if the tables are turned on those 2 penalties, they're not given. Now, what's going to happen is Leeds are going to get angry. People are going to get a wee bit complacent. Someone's going to get sent off. Well, of course that's not a foul. Of course it's not. Rodrigo gets stuck in them. Ugh. This is hard to put yourself through right now. Salah cracking up at Trent there as a give over. You're winning 3-0. You're getting on like that. Our defense is everywhere. We miss Liam Cooper so much. We really do. And it's not about his ability. It's that leadership. It's that calling the defense. Like, even there's Rafinha's fed up. It's so hard to motivate yourself, I'm sure, as a player. When you're sitting in the first half losing 3-0. The only goal you've scored was offside by a country mile. And rightly called out, disallowed. This is just wild. Let me see what's going on. So it's half time everywhere else, isn't it? Yeah. Burnley 0, Spurs 0, Watford 1, Palace 2. So at least the Watford Palace game's kind of going in our favour. Because we need the teams below us to keep losing. It's that simple. We need Burnley, Watford, and Norwich to pretty much not win another game this season. And we'll throw Brentford in there. I think Newcastle have pretty much bought their way out of the relegation battle. We are right in the thick of it. And we're needing those two to lose tonight. We knew beforehand what this was going to be. Let's not try and sugarcoat this. We knew what this was going to be tonight. And Liverpool don't even look like they're trying. And you have to just sit back and be like, right, it is what it is. There's no point getting annoyed and pointing fingers and saying this and that right now, because this match, in the grand scheme of it, this is not going to define our season. We are not even close to the levels of Liverpool and City. Last season, I 100% think last season was an absolute fluke where we finished. Well, that's a free kick. But if Fabinho had went down there, you'd have given a penalty for fouling us. What can you do? What can you do? Absolutely nothing. Right. Has James kicked the ball yet? Yes, he's literally been running ragged up there. Nearly scored in the first 7 minutes, was it? This is friggin' frustrating, like, let's be honest. And now look at 𝐾𝐿. From they've went 3, we've just looked a wee bit desperate. Heads are down, as you expect. Like, where's the fight? Where's the fight? These injuries or not, these type of results and scores wouldn't happen to us years and years and years ago. It's hands down on the style of football we play, and it's no longer endearing and fun to see. It's the truth. But I still do believe you get rid of the manager now, you might as well just say hello to the championship again. Come on. Like, look at, I want to see that pass from Fabinho, just missed the sitter. And they're 3-0 up, and he's fuming at himself for missing that. Why don't we have that passion anymore? Why do we not? I really, 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 really Really don't. What's going on now? I'm hiding the comments because you're ruining this match for me. Right. For sure, you should have went down there. Wait. I still don't think them 2 penalties were penalties. I really don't. The first, right up until that third goal, I'll be honest, was still looked good, but I do not. I just don't see how those 2 penalties were penalties. I really don't. Absolutely fucking hate. I hate doing this whenever we're losing. It's frustrating. We're just arching about in the back, Liverpool. A couple of minutes to half time here. This is just. It's now painful. That sounds weird. I really, really, really don't think we'll get relegated. I really don't. But there's no denying it now. There's no denying it now. Like, pretty much, I would say after the draw with Villa and losing the draw to Villa and losing to Everton for me was enough to say, look, we are in the relegation battle. It's that simple. And you can look at it another way, saying, oh, well, we only need about another 12 points to stay up. But where the hell are we getting 12 points from at this rate? I mean, look at the players. They're all arguing with each other here and everything now. Their heads are gone. And that lineup tonight was the wrong lineup. It really was. Bill should not be playing centre-back. Ever. That should have been Cresswell. Urante's been rubbish, so you drop him, you bring in the next one. It's Cresswell. You don't take your right back and move him there and then put someone that should be in midfield at right back. He overthinks everything. This is what I hate, is that everything that we loved about Bielsa and we love about Bielsa are the same things that are absolutely wrecking us. We really should have invested. Really, really should have invested in January. For Bo. Well done, Pascal. Right, someone get on him. Diaz bound to score here. No. See, ours what we're not doing. We're not even taking shit shots outside the box anymore. We're not even taking shit shots outside the box. Well, let's see. Right, what's going on in the other games there? Obviously, are they kicked off again? Nope, still half time there. They'll be kicking off just as we go into half time. Clicking on it. We're just booting the ball about here. He's offside. Come on. Well done, Firpo. Referee not giving, or the linesman not giving offside there, no. Arsehole. His hand was offside. Bamford's had goals disallowed for this. His hand was offside. Oh, I'm trying so hard to be positive, optimistic here, because again, I'm just thinking this match has no bearing on what the rest happens. We're not at the level. My problem right now is where is that hunger? We were 2-0 down, and we still look like right. We can salvage something here. We can salvage something, but this is just not good enough. Bill Ayling is not a centre back. Why is Bielsa putting him there when you've got Cresswell on the bench? Take him off. Dallas should be in the midfield. It's that simple. I don't get why Bielsa wants to overthink everything. And I hate the sound anti-Bielsa because I'm not. I think the worst thing we can do right now is get rid of him because I genuinely 200% believe he's the only one that can keep us up. You change the manager now, and that fucks everything up about. 100% should have invested. Squad's too small. This is the Premier League. We are playing elite level players now, and we're still playing with players that finished, 13th in the Championship before Bielsa took over. We're still playing with those players, with a handful of new ones who, make no mistake, will not be here next year. I don't believe for 1 second, unless we turn the rest of this season around and we go on a winning spree, I just do not see how the likes of Rafinha stays. It baffles me. These team selections baffle me. Absolutely baffle me. But what else can you do? What else can you do? I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to get into bashing players and stuff, because I don't like doing that. Because, do you know what I mean? But I've said it from the start of the season. Our best right back option is Jamie Shackleton. Some will laugh, some will go, "Oh, it's a good shout." Some will go away, whatever. Look, that's my opinion. And the few times he played, he has been better than Bill Ayling. That's me. I honestly, personally, don't see Bielsa being here next season as the manager. I do, however, see him being involved with the club still, but I don't see him as the manager. And the Jesse March stuff seems to be picking up more and more traction. So Bielsa keeps us up, and then we go marching on together, do we? But we do, look, we can't sugarcoat this. You have to be 100% honest. This style of defending, this man-marking business does not work in this league against players of that caliber. I hate losing. I friggin' hate when we lose games. If I have got my wife on here, she would tell you I'm a miserable, grumpy shite when we lose for days. It just upsets you. But do I feel this game has got a massive burn on the rest of our season? No, I don't. The Spurs game, listen, you can laugh at me now. I genuinely think we can beat Spurs on Saturday. Laugh at me, say whatever you want. I 100% think we can beat them. I think we can get a result at Leicester. And the teams below us, we 100%. They are the 100% must-win games. There's 4 games we have left this season, I think, are must-win. Sorry, 3. Yeah. Brentford, Norwich, and Watford. They are the 3 100% must-win games. For me, there's no other that are must-win. There's others where we should win, we can win. It's that simple. Every game we go into, we have a chance of winning, obviously. Why? Because we show up. But right up to that first goal, we looked like we were going to get something today. We did. And it's not happening. 2 dodgy penalty decisions. And here we are. Yeah, this is going to be the only comment I'm going to flash right now because I'm 100% on board with this. Newcastle and Everton. That is where, for me, so far, that is where our season has went wrong. 100%. That's where it's went downhill. We lost them 2 games, and we've suddenly put ourselves in a shit show. Had we won those 2 games, I think we'd be all right. I don't think there would be at panic stations. I really don't think we will. But we're the only team, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but we are the only team in the English Premier League that utilises man marking. And then we wonder why fans are saying all Leeds have been found out. There was no finding us out. We haven't changed what we've been doing for 4 years. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Bielsa's plan would work if we had the calibre of player like Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, the scum. Hell, even if we had some of the Leicester players, our Bielsa's tactics, his plan would be fantastic because it would work. We are still playing with mid-table championship players that Bielsa has coached to bring us here. Our problem is we haven't brought in enough players from we've been to the Premier League to take the next step. It's that simple. I just really hope Bielsa is able to keep us up. I do not want to see his legacy tarnished by him being the first manager to bring us back to the Premier League and then 2 seasons later brings us right back down. I really hope that is not the case. Listen, I need to go and get a quick drink for the second half. So I will be right back in a minute. Think you're funny, do you, Simon? Do you think you're funny, lad? Right, no, just got myself a fresh beverage there, and yeah, just gonna check out. Oh, look at that, Scummers and rent free. Bye, Scummers, don't come in here. Let's take a plus side on this. If Liverpool end up winning the league, they're jointing trophies with the Scum, so they can't boast about being the most decorated club. Horse holes. I can't stand Scum at the minute. Yeah, look, it is what it is. Let me see. Right, checking the other scores. Yep. Still nil each, although that score just hasn't updated the Leeds Liverpool score, oddly. That's a bit weird, isn't it? What's that all about? Don't like that saying favoured to win and all. Get a grip of yourself. Get an absolute grip of yourself. Don't need to see that. But yeah, there we go. That's the other scores around. So the league standings as they are. Palace go up to. Does that change? Does it? Yeah, Liverpool bring this down to 3 points up at the top. Palace go up to 11th on 29. We stay 15th on 23. That's the truth. And you have to remember, a lot of who we have still to play have got the lower ones. They've still got some of the same teams that we've to play. They've to play some of the big ones as well. Yeah, it's just I don't know what to make of this. Do not know at all. But let's see what happens. We're getting ready for the second half here. Can't see our next win yet. I can. I honestly doesn't call me overly optimistic or deluded or whatever. I genuinely think we'll beat Spurs on Saturday. I really do. Oh, Jimmy Shack's on. Right. Who's he on for and where's he playing? Right. I wouldn't say we're just unlucky. Someone's just saying their Leeds are just unlucky. We're not. We're just not good enough. That's that problem. Someone go and stick a tenner on Tyler Roberts to get a hat trick here. Right. I am assuming. Right. Well, I'm not going to assume anything. Who's off for who? Like, what's going on? Luke Alien should be thrown. No, now listen, I'm not going to go in that. Now here's a good question. Why is 𝐾𝐿 not coming on? Right. Rodrigo off for Roberts. One can assume. Who's went off for Jamie Shack? Dallas? No, Dallas has one. 𝐾𝐿 went off. Right. So Dallas is in the midfield then. Right, okay. Right. Jamie, don't let me down. Singing your praises all season long. Don't prove me wrong, Jimmy Shack. If someone cracked me, was that? That is. No, it's Dallas. For some reason, his haircut makes him look a little bit like Clicky at the minute. Mane going for a run. Diaz going to take on Shaq. Shaq, prove me right. Prove me. There we go. You see? Get into him. Get into him. Go on, Jamie Shaq. Good lad. Just saying. Oh, Dan, you stop running. You stop running. Right. Mane back. All right. I know everyone's posting for a laugh Roberts with a hat trick, but I don't understand the persistence here. And you're sitting with the likes of Somerville, 𝐾𝐎𝐔𝐑, particularly 𝐾𝐎𝐔𝐑. You should be coming on, and Roberts does not bring anything to the table. I hate sounding like I'm bashing a player. Tyler Roberts doesn't bring anything to the table. He's not the reason we're losing. He's not. But it's a stupid substitution yet again. Well done, Rafinha. I would like us to pull this back to 3-1, at least, or 3-2 if we're going to lose. Just damage limitation. Don't let them score anymore. I'm still maintaining he's our best right back choice. That's the truth. That's my opinion. There's still people saying Roberts needs time, but I'm saying that Roberts is our best right back option. Oh, Rafinha! Him and James didn't know who was going for it. Nice ball in there, but again, did who? Did no one? We've got the right ideas, but just the wrong outcome. Good night, Gail. At least you lasted this long. Right. Harrison crosses it to Allison. Refuses to give it to Roberts, who's right there. Whether you think they're capable or not, they're in the team, they're playing. Play your players. Work with your teammates. Not at all, Liam. Never. Maybe getting beat 4-0 at home and you won't see thousands of us walking out. Unlike the empathetic scum fans. Let's be honest, Liverpool are a much, much, much better team than us. And they will be for a while. We're years away from being at that level. I just want to see some hunger here. Those first 20-odd minutes or so, I thought, you're going to give him a good go. And had Dan James not failed when he pressed Allison, we were going 1-0 up. Just team selection. Be careful in that box. Michael Oliver's looking at any excuse to give them a fucking another penalty. $100% 𝐘𝐜. Dallas should have been started in the middle. That's, for me, that's almost a lineup that should have started. I still think Cresswell should have been in there at centre back. This is almost the lineup that has started. Force will stay on him. See if I see Matip take another friggin' run up that pitch and nobody comes near him, I will be absolutely gobsmacked. Atletico's beating the scum 1-0. Of course they are, because even against us, they didn't play well. We were that bad, we made them look good. In fact, we weren't even that bad. It's just they had, again, it's different levels, better quality. Jack Harrison. Two options. And Dan James had loads of space and loads of time, and he was onside, and Harrison balls that up again. Right now, I'd be taking Harrison off and bringing on Jaffe. Move James out to the left. But you're in. Get a grip. Yeah, Heather. I agree, Simon. Liam, I don't think it's about the ambition for us to push for Europe and all yet. We've been out for 16 years. We need to stay up. We need to feel comfortable and safe. And playing the way we play, with the players that we have out, we haven't adapted. We haven't adapted to cover for it. We had the chance to bring in players to cover, and we didn't. So, Dallas, you're offside a mile. And if this is what's going to kill us, we didn't invest when we should have. We really should have. Whether the players we were being offered were at a better standard of what we have or not, you still take them. And I know there's a lot of fans saying anyone who criticised Bielsa should give their head a wobble. Why? That's the question I would ask. Because any manager that has us in this position would be questioned. Nobody is without being questioned. I'm all about side before self. I'm not about trusting Bielsa, believing Bielsa. He's our manager, and I back him, and I think he's the only person who can keep us up right now. I don't believe he's the manager that will take us forward. He was brought in to get us promoted. He's done that. And right now, he could be the manager that takes us back down to where we were. And that's just the position we're in, the state we're in. That's not Bielsa bashing. That's just stating a clear and present fact and decision of where we are. It's nonsense to think that you can't criticize your manager. Nonsense. Just to say, remember 𝐾𝐿. That's an absolute awful comeback. I apologize, Troy, that you seem to be singled out for this, but this has been posted on Twitter as well. People that want Bielsa out don't want to go back to 𝐾𝐿. They want to go forward. They want to progress. That is the worst argument of it. To think that when Bielsa goes, oh, we're going to go back to 𝐾𝐿, that is absolute nonsense. Nonsense. I end up in an argument with people watching. What? Northern Gorilla, exactly. Do you know what it is? It's the exact same argument that people that refuse to question Bielsa hit us with. Oh, remember 𝐾𝐿? I try not to. I just think right now, getting rid of him is the wrong decision, but I think him staying longer is also the wrong decision. I think he needs to see out this season and keep us up. And then let that investment come flowing in. Right, Jimmy Shack, show me your money's worth. Right, you stay on Robertson. 10 minutes into the second half, it's still Liverpool 3, Leeds United 0. Let's check the scores on the doors. Oh, fuck off, Burnley. Burnley winning 1-0. Can I go back to saying that I do think we can beat Spurs on Saturday? Just saying. This is Liam G. Spot on, lad. We've discussed this a few times. And it happened with Leicester as well. Ranieri got them promoted and then won them the league. And then he gets sacked. Howard Wilkinson got us promoted, won us the league, got sacked. It is the natural progression. To think that Bielsa will be here forever is delusion. But I just worry that he could overstay. And with the way he likes to work, he hasn't adapted well to the Premier League, in my opinion, because this 16-man squad nonsense doesn't work. It didn't work at Bilbao. I can't believe this, but if that had got past Matic, Tyler Roberts was scoring. But yeah, get rid of the man marking and play 4-4-2. No, thank you. I'd get rid of the man marking, but I wouldn't be playing 4-4-2. You know, Sean Dyche is a manager. Brexit football, yeah, Brexit football. Let's get that there, Brexit football. Yeah. If you didn't know, that was indeed, that was my Sean Dyche impersonation. Brexit football, yeah. No, I would like us to play Bielsa ball, but a wee bit smarter Bielsa ball. We haven't played Bielsa ball this season, bar one or two occasions. There's valid points being made here. Valid point. And see, for people thinking that by thinking Bielsa's time is up, I don't think that disrespects what he's done for us. I don't think anyone would ever do that. I don't think you could. We love him and we always will. Hell, I've got a tattoo of Bielsa. I absolutely love him, but you can't live on past success. You're constantly moving. Do you think Man City or Liverpool will keep their managers if they stop getting success? I think Liverpool stuck with Jurgen Klopp to the point of, if you don't win the league, you're gone type thing. And now look at them. You know, I think they've got a bit of credit in their bank. And unfortunately for me, I think Bielsa's credit's starting to dry up, and now it is all historical thank yous. It really is. But it could be worse. We could be bottom. Let me just check M scores again, because I'm really hoping Spurs equalised. No. Burnley 1, Spurs 0. I maintain we can beat Spurs on Saturday. Dallas with the ball out to Dan James. It's taking too long to decide what to do. And by the time they decide where it's going, someone's run offside. Oh, look at... I think Rafa... You know you lost it there, but I think Rafa loves that Jimmy Shack can offer a wee bit of speed. Rafa looks fed up. He looks like he just can't be arsed. I'm sorry, I don't care if he is one of the best Brazilian wingers in the world right now. I just... If that's the attitude he's going to be having, take 50 million for him. I say that about any player. See, as soon as a player shows disinterest in playing for us, I have very little time for them. Very little time for them. But at the same time, you can understand his frustration at this. He wants to be playing at the top of his game, at the top teams. Just because we're a big club doesn't mean we're one of the top teams, because we sure as shit are not one of the top teams. We're not even close. But we should be friggin' trying a bit harder. We should be giving a bit more. This Northern Gorilla, I think that is probably the smartest thing I've seen here. Oh, I've just realized the banner's up, saying be right back. We don't want Bielsa to go on bad terms. I don't know why anyone's saying that those that want Bielsa to go want him out in bad terms. It's the exact opposite. We don't want him to stay so that he ruins his legacy. Who's coming off? Right, well, Joffrey's coming on. He's taking off Dan James. Wrong choice again with these friggin' subs. See that striker Burnley signed? He's going to be enough to keep them up if we don't get our act together. Yeah, so why is Jack Harrison still on this pitch? Someone please explain to me. That was your 60-minute sub. We know Bielsa likes a sub on the 60th minute. Jones going to make it. We got let off there. Jones was more interested in giving Salah a hat-trick than scoring. If Jones had a shot there, chances are he's scoring. Trent just running, or Jones just running right through Dallas. Firpo loses him. And like, if Jones had just went on and took a shot, he could have scored there. Oh. I don't want to even jinx it and say, well, at least we haven't conceded yet, but like, it is what it is. Joffrey needs to be coming on earlier to make a difference. What use was Tyler Roberts coming on at half time for? I'm baffled. Well done, Pascal. Fell, lost the ball and recovered. Do you know I'm worried about losing him because he is our best centre back at that club. I'm very worried about losing him. I agree, Simon, with the free hit thing, because I say this, and I hate saying that because, do you know what, we're in the top flight now, and there's a handful of clubs where you're going, do you know what, you get anything, it's a bonus. Liverpool are one of them. Liverpool, City, hate to say it, scum. At the minute, West Ham for me is one of the free hits, and we got something out of them. And the way Arsenal started playing again now, and Chelsea, I'd say those are your free hit clubs. But again, in December, it's out to Rafinha on the right. Right, he's going to be ball greedy here. I know he is. Nope, flick it over to no one. Roberts screaming and shouting at him, confident in the middle. Roberts, he's not giving the ball to you. Bielsa is throwing Roberts in here, and the players clearly just want someone different. He's not even being marked. Like, that's how bad it is. He poses that much of a threat that nobody even marks him. Like, next season, there has to be a change. Big change. Change in players, change in mentality, change in defensive style. And Harrison again. Rafinha to the right, Joffrey to the left. What's Harrison do? Waits until there's 5 players on him and tries to turn in the prime friggin' R9 Ronaldo. Like, why? Just why? How do you keep getting it so wrong every game? And I'm not even doom and gloom because I still think we're going to stay up. I genuinely do. And I genuinely feel that we can get something, if not beat Spurs. 100%. Quote me on it. I really do think we can. But Ailing shouldn't be playing centre back at all. For sure. No options for him. The ball out to Jack. And if Jack had brought that down and control it, all he was going to do was run in to about 6 Liverpool players. That's it. With one shot on target, and we scored it, and it was offside. Right. But Jack, I don't even want to look at these scores, trying covering them up. Nope. 10 minutes left. Burnley 1, Spurs 0. That is mental. If Burnley can get a result there, surely we can. People laughing at me saying, I think 100% we can beat Spurs. I do. I really, really do. Whether or not they can keep it up is the question. Burnley. Ben Mee scored. Ben Mee actually scored that just as I flicked it over to check. Crazy. I was just hoping Spurs scored there. That's why I checked again. Right, Tyler with a rerun. And he's fallen. Oh, he recovers it, flicks it out to Rafinha. Rafinha running, takes a shot, straight at Alisson. Shot and target. This Marcelo Bielsa debate will go on all season long. But let's not get it twisted on this. I've been saying that a lot. I'm like a rapper. Let's not get it twisted. Marcelo Bielsa is one of the 3 top managers this club has ever had. Ever had. Don Revie being number 1, Wilco being number 2, and Bielsa being the 3rd. Wilco got sacked. I wasn't alive during the Revie era. But these things happen. Managers move on. We'll have to change. We'll have to grow. We'll have to evolve. And we have not done it this year. We sat still and hoped it would have been enough. Ah, fuck. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly think had we had Cooper, Phillips, and Bamford a bit more consistently this season, a lot more results would have went in our favour. I think would have beat Newcastle and 100% I think would have beat Everton. There's no doubt about that in my mind. Would have finished Aston Villa off too. I loved O'Leary. I don't see people saying about O'Leary is better than Bielsa. No, I disagree. Bielsa won us a trophy. He won us a league. But O'Leary at least knew he had the adapt. He had an abundance of players, but he was getting money thrown at him and saying, do what you want, do what you think needs done. And I actually think that's what we kind of need now on the proviso. We'll get results and the owners don't go and spend money on a new stadium we don't need and then try and blame O'Leary. Will that go there, will we? But that's the problem. Had O'Leary won us a Champions League or a title or a cup, it'd been very, very different in the history books right now. But honestly, people are going, why do you miss Cooper? It's not his ability. It's the fact that he commands that defensive line. And we do not have anyone pulling the strings in that defence since Cooper's been out. Jamie Shack getting his balls out there. Go ahead. Why does Manny keep doing that? See, next time he does that, Melier needs to go down with a head injury. Not that I encourage diving or anything. League Cup manager was George Graham. I'm near positive against Aston Villa. I remember that because we were favourites to win and we looked unstoppable, and then we played like Sunday League against Villa. I remember that. Oh, surely Dallas. It was George Graham, wasn't it? Yeah, that is correct. I remember that because I remember watching it with my dad. That was actually, for one of my earlier Leeds memories, that cup final was one of my first ones where I felt the frustration of being a Leeds fan because I was a bit older. And I remember watching it and thinking, how are we playing so shit? I don't understand, Dad. I remember looking at my dad going, why are we rubbish? I agree, Allison, Mark Allison, that Burnley score is no good for us. But again, proves my point that we can get something off Spurs. I keep saying it because it will happen. Don't judge me on it. I think it will happen. I've just realised I haven't even updated the Liverpool subs or anything here. We're just doing that. There's a lot of kicking about, nothing really changing. There's Roberts with a header. The Melier. Could that count as a shot for Roberts? Could it? Just updated that. Forgot to change Henderson for Thiago. Mellier's starting to give me squeaky bum time when he's messing about with that ball. Manny's on you, and there's look at like you just even look at the quality of that Liverpool team. Like it's depressing because at one point we were one of those clubs up there. We were one of them clubs up there, and now we're so far from it. It is so disheartening. And here, Liam, that's something that Bielsa's not doing. They all talk about this pathway for the youngsters. Well, O'Leary is the example for a pathway to the youngsters. You look at those young guys that he brought in, playing in Champions League quarterfinals, semi-finals. Oh, shit. Pascal's injured. I'm closing this. If Pascal's injured, I'm out. I'm going home. Well, going back to Northern Ireland. Get it out of you, Bielsa. Someone hand him a tissue. Oh shit! If they're doing a concussion sub, that's friggin'. That's Pascal out for Saturday. Would he even be back for Leicester? Well, he used to go off. Oh Jesus! I hope he doesn't get subbed here because we're going to need him. There's Milner coming on for the Scousers. I can't wait for the day to come where I'm genuinely aggrieved at losing these games. Because right now I'm kind of like, did we expect anything else? Just wanted to see a bit more. Just wanted to see some more. We've had one shot on target. Nobody gets a participation award here. Like, this is just... I honestly... Right, we need to start picking up points very soon because, like, this is going to say, Tyler, why? Just why even touch it? I just worry that this momentum of losing and being shit poor it's just going to carry over for the rest of the season. We need to start getting something now because this will now be our last 5 games, 4 losses and a draw. I have to say, Meslier has been much better with the saves tonight. There was a couple in the scrum game I thought he should have got. Jaffe, you need to run. Get into space. Dallas, look for him. Shade cross. Here we go. Are the 49ers loyal? I don't believe they will be. Listen, they are a money-making machine. And the first saying that this is a losing business, if the first saying they get where pumping money in this is going to be a waste and they're going to lose, they will pull out. They will not invest if they don't think we can produce. And I'll tell you now, like, if the 49ers were the sole shareholders right now, I 100% believe Bielsa's gone. I don't want that to happen. I need to make this clear. I want Bielsa to stay to the end of the season. I want him to keep us up. And I want to give him a good fond farewell. Thank him for getting us up here. And then bring in Jesse Marsh. And we'll go marching on together. I've said it twice now. Keep going. Although, if Corberán doesn't get Huddersfield up, I dare say he could be the transitional manager. Thank God for a poor first touch by Salah there. I agree with that there. Who's Milner come on for? Milner's on for Curtis Jones. Me and Mr. Jones. Right, at least I'm not going to be getting him mixed up with anyone. Right, here, Milner, do us a wee favour, would you? Like 3 OGs? We hot tricky OGs? Stop pretending like you don't have a brick at Brenner Square. Frick, here we go. Bell just kick it out. Fuck, fair play to you, But then Harrison just standing ball watching. Craig Shores, I gotta agree with you. Liverpool haven't really stepped it up again, that's the truth. But I hope nobody heard that fart, by the way. But yeah, look, it is what it is. Let's have a wee update on the scores. Jesus. Palace 4-1. And it's looking very much like Burnley are beating Spurs. Yeah, the 2 penalties kind of threw us off. I don't know. I really don't know. Bielsa doesn't need to go yet. I honestly do believe Bielsa goes, we get relegated. Welcome back to the Championship. Plus side of that, the plastics all run away and we can get tickets again. There's your plus side. And I think we would probably bounce straight back up. But it's this style. It just isn't going to thing. I just don't know. Jesse Marsch is being linked even more, by the way. Valverde was the original forerunner simply because he took over from Bielsa at Bilbao. But I dare say the 49ers will have Jesse Marsch come in. If Rads is still here, I think it will be Corberan. Depending if Huddersfield get promoted or not. If Huddersfield don't get promoted, I would say Corberan takes over. And I think it will be transitional until the 49ers. Unless he gets his Champions League, God knows. But you see, we're right now, we're in between a rock and a hard place when you think about it. I guess the entire match, we're all just sitting watching the match and having a bitch and a moan, but like, oh, lovely, well, a lovely idea. Jimmy Shack just getting stuck in the middle. Go ahead, laugh. With Jimmy Shack, we're not watching them. I'm sure, like. I think Shack's done rightly since he's come on. Hasn't he? Why do I look at comments when I shouldn't? Oh, frig. Diaz. Oh. Why is Forshaw passing that back? What is going on here? Was Henderson not offside? Man, of course it is. Do my head in. At least it's not 7. Come on, just take that. At least it's not 7. I think D, I think you might be right. The Brentford Leeds match in the final day could determine who's going down at this rate. Nah, he's not offside. I thought Henderson was offside there, but he wasn't. Shit, defend them. What did you want? Shit clearance. Don't know why Forshaw passed it back towards Ealing in the first place. And then we just let them all just stand and watch it. We'll just clarify, Bill Ealing is supposed to be barking money. That's well. Look. We have still got 13 games left, haven't we? And really, what do we need? I would say about, I think looking at that, probably 13 points. 13 or 14 points should be enough to keep us up, but it's a question of where do they come from. And there you go. Finishes Palace 4, Watford 1, Burnley 1, Spurs 0. Nobody is going to do us any favours at all. Not one person. It is what it is. We need to be getting these results ourselves. We really, really do. I'm just trying to look at this in a perspective, and I don't want to sound like I'm trying to blow smoke up and tell everyone I'll be happy, clappy, and all blah blah blah. I still think we'll do enough to stay up, even if it comes down to the final day. I think we will. Ah, come on! Thank God for that. But next season, there has to be a big rebuild, and sentimental ideals need to be booted out. We can't be just going, oh well, they got us here, so we'll have to be loyal. No, there is no room for that, folks. We aren't loyal to the players. Us as fans, we aren't loyal to the players. We're loyal to the team, to the club, to Leeds. Each person wearing that shirt, we are loyal to them while they're there. It's that simple. But right now, I'm just like, ugh. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. But honestly, and you can quote me on this, and I'm even more, what's the word? I'm even more determined in my belief on this. We will beat Spurs on Saturday. I am even more determined on that. Today was going to be a shit show. Thankfully, it's not the shit show that it could have been. We're seeing some promising things. But look, it is what it is. You look at put it in perspective. I keep saying put it in perspective. Look at the caliber of player on that Liverpool team, and look at the caliber of player on our team. It's different levels, folks. Absolute different levels. Right, Diaz going off. Who's that coming on? Origi. He ain't someone that I thought we'd have maybe went for because he doesn't get all that game time. I don't know. Maybe a wee bit overly optimistic of me. Where's it? Martin. That's a fair point. We'll end up getting the Spurs that beat Man City and not the Spurs that lost to Burnley. So always our luck. But what's that? This is 3 matches in a row. Then we'll have lost. I don't recall. Now, I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but I don't recall under Bielsa's tenure we've lost 4 in a row either. Oh, I shouldn't have said that because now Leeds have went, oh, here, hold my pint. Ugh. 5 minutes to go here, isn't it? Yep. At least I haven't done what Scum fans done and went crying off and left after conceding 4. I'm sitting here to the end. This is what we do. Even on our worst days, still love this club and support them. Today is not one of them. Today is not one of them. I just think we should do. Just think we could probably do better. Oh. Ah, come on. Why? Well, you need to get up, mate. Why you lying down there? I'm so glad that I don't see the comments, because I guarantee you people are having an absolute meltdown. I guarantee you, bet you're all arguing with each other and all. Bunch of children getting on like that. Behave yourselves. That's what I'm telling you. Apologies about the banging on the back door there. The child was told to come in the front and decided to come and bang the door that is literally there. Oh, good clearance. And just get it out. Don't want to. Can we stop conceding from corners and stuff? At least we cleared that one. Thank God. Oh, you just. Oh. Johnny just got rinsed by Trent. Jamie Shack going toe to toe with Van Dijk. Fair play to you, big lad. Couple of minutes left to go here. This is. I just really, really hope that we don't concede again. I would love to see us get a goal back here. I think it's going to happen. Could. Come on. Oh, thank God for that. Bell. Why you keep passing back that goal line? This is mental. Right, just right, we've got a couple of minutes. Liverpool knocking the ball about. If you are a Leeds fan in Northern Ireland, you're more than welcome to join us all at the Franklin Bar this Saturday. We're all meeting for about 12 to enjoy the Spurs game together, which, as I've said on numerous occasions tonight, we're going to beat them. 100%. I think we're going to beat them. That's what I'm going with. So you're more than welcome to join us this Saturday, Franklin Bar in Belfast. And yeah, it'll be good crack. Get as many down as we can and tear the place up. Right. Again, I've had comments turned off for a good while here as well, because I just know you're all going to be arguing with each other. And I'm not here to babysit. I just hope you're all accepting that everyone has different opinions. Because opinions are indeed like assholes. Everybody's got one. Some people are a massive opinion. Like the Liverpool manager. He's one of the biggest opinions I've ever seen. Right, come on. Jimmy, get back. Oh, Pascal, get that. Oh, get it. Oh, fuck. 5-0. No communication between Pascal and Meslier there. Jesus. Why do these big clubs make us, I don't say big clubs, why do these clubs make us look like absolute Sunday league? Ooh. Pish. Utter an absolute pish. Wait, hang on. They're saying that that's offside? No, couldn't make him off Meslier. Oh. What are they looking at? Is there a foul? Is it? No, it's given. Oh, let's just blow the whistle, can we? Just blow the whistle. Our goal difference is absolutely horrendous. Blow the whistle, please. Oh, come on. Don't be scoring again. Why is Joffrey getting booked for? I thought he got the ball first. Right, is the league standings updated? Right, let me see here. Nope, hasn't been updated yet. Sorry about this. Nah, it's updated. There we go. Come on. Don't concede another one, for God's sake. So as it stands, Liverpool have narrowed the gap down at the top to 3 points. We started off at 15th today, and we're still in 15th. But that Burnley win, it's squeaky bum time. Piss off. It's Leeds have literally just sat and went, can we just blow the whistle? This is shocking. I don't even want to hear. I don't want to hear the excuses of this. Like, who was marking him? It was supposed to be Pascal. He got ahead of him. Messi probably could have done better as well. Pish poor. Pish poor. There we go. Finishes 6-0. But what else did you expect? What else did we expect? Fuck. Look, just got it. See for me, pretty much thought this was going to happen. Just wanted to see some fade in them. I don't think we got that tonight. We got pretty much what we deserved. I think we got what we expect. Am I Bielsa out? No, not yet. Not yet. I still think he should be staying until the end of the season. But these results have to stop because they're not doing it the other clubs. We're the only clubs that these results happen to regularly. See, as of Saturday, we need to see fate. We need to have an answer. Spurs just lost to Burnley, and 100%, if we don't beat them, there's going to be serious questions asked of why these wee clubs like Burnley, etc. Don't even like saying wee clubs. Why these clubs like Burnley, Norwich even, who give Liverpool a run for their money at the start of the match on Saturday. But look, it is what it is. Side before self. It is not trust in Bielsa. It is side before self. Every time. Look, folks, there will not be a watch along for the Spurs game. As you know, and we've seen already, Northern Ireland Whites will be meeting up at the Franklin Bar on Saturday at 12 p.m. for the Spurs game. I really hope we do win. Look, I'll see you on the next one. Expect a post-match coming out from probably Chris and Jack, I dare say. And the big match preview will be going ahead on Friday as well. Look, until the world stops going round, we're all Leeds, aren't we?